Hello, my name is Hannah. Today we are building a cottage kind of thing. It's in the middle of like Newcrest though, so cottage is not really the correct. It's like a barn looking thing though, so like it's like a barn cottage. And also because it's the last day of Pride Month, I decided to make it rainbow themed because I didn't want to do like a singular like flag and then theme it off that. And so I was just like, just the rainbow flag, the pride flag. We'll just do that. And the outside. I had a lot of difficulties the original time because this is the second time I tried to build this. I scrapped one of them like 15 minutes into building it because it was absolutely ugly. Because I tried to make it modern and it just looked like a colorful mess. But I was thinking modern would be much better because then it would like not look as weird when you had all the colors. I was entirely wrong. But like on the outside of this one, it's not as colorful as the other one because the other one had full on just like red walls. There's a purple wall over there and then a green wall. But on this house, it is just red, like a red roof, and then it has like blue siding and then I think pink. But honestly, I cannot see, and I built this like 4 days ago, so I don't really remember. But I think it just, on the outside, is just red, pink, and blue, but also the roof, it's not really red, it's like like a dark pink, but like, it's fine. It was the most colorful one that I was, decent okay with using. Also, I used colorful flowers. I really like these flowers because they're, colorful, as I like just said, but they bring a lot of color in when I don't want to make the house, bright and colorful, because a lot of times I don't make the house colorful. But I have no idea where I was going with that sentence, so we're just gonna move on. The inside is fairly normal looking, except for the dining room. I was trying to go with more like, just like spread out the color, don't make anything like very rainbow, but then for the dining room chairs, I was like, yes, rainbow! I have no idea, but the chairs are just like, one's red, one's orange, one's yellow, and so on around the table. Which I think was really fun. And then I also put the pride flag in like the entryway office kind of area, so you'll see that. I will try not to cut it out, however, I've said that several times now and I've cut it out every single time, so, we'll see. You'll see it in the screenshots because it's pretty prominent and that's the only thing really in that entire entryway. But you'll see that in the screenshots, and then also if you download it off the gallery, which I'm not sure if anybody has because, okay, quick side story. Most of my gallery downloads or gallery like uploads will get like 20, 25 downloads. I put this one on the gallery about a day and a half ago. It has a singular download. I thought that was really funny. I was like, wow, in Pride Month too, because it got a singular download. Like all of everything else gets like a bunch of downloads like right away, and this one was like, no. Especially like my cottage builds or like things that I'll name after like cottage or like, stuff like that do fairly well. And then this one's like, no, I refuse to do well, which is just fun. I think it's doing better now, but I also haven't gotten on the game in a bit. So I will check later, but I probably won't update you again. But, I guess you can check if you want. May put it in the description. I don't know. We will see. But moving on to today's actual topic, because I think that's enough for the house, I decided to go back to like trip stories because I ran out of things to talk about and I needed 4 topics for today. Yay! So I decided that I was going to talk about the car ride there and back, I guess. Because it is a like 15-hour drive, and yes, we did drive. Yeah, no, plane tickets are expensive, so you know what sounds fun? 30 hours in the car with 4 people. Yeah, it wasn't horrible. The road trip there was much worse and felt like it took so much longer than the one back. I don't exactly know why that was, but I was on my phone more so on the way back, which may have been it, because I was looking outside, at like the scenery. I'm not sure what scenery there is while driving through Kansas, but that's fine. But I have no idea what made it so much quicker. It just did, but I'm very happy about that because that day was the day before I had to go to camp, and as you've heard before, that was very tiring. So I just sat in the car all day. You know, we split both of the drives into 2 days. So when we left, it was Friday, I think. I don't really know. Yeah, I think it was a Friday. And then we finished it on Saturday, and then when we got back, it was Saturday to Sunday. I was about to say I don't know what day it was. I do know what day it was, because camp started on Monday. Wow. But we split it into 2 days. We basically went on the first day when we were going there on the Friday. I think we went like 10 hours about, which is really fun. That's a lot of car ride right there. And then the next day we did like 5-ish. So we got there a bit after like noonish. And then on the way back, we were just like, that's not possible again. We are not doing that. That was terrible. And so then we split it 8 and then 7, which was a bit more doable. But it definitely went by a bit quicker, which may have also contributed to it being quicker. I honestly could not tell you a singular thing I did the entire time there or back. I could not tell you. No clue. I just kind of spaced off, I think. Even though it took forever, I don't remember anything that happened. As I said, I was on my phone the way back, and I looked at the scenery on the way there. A lot of cows. Yeah, that's about it. We had, in Kansas, we were following this one, like, truck, like, not like a car truck, but like the big, like, semi-truck things, for like an hour and a half, which I thought was very fun. And then on the way back, we followed the same car for 4 hours. So we had the same, direction that we were going, which I thought was fun. But I guess I really didn't have that many stories to tell, because I do not remember. But it was just a family, fun, adventure, I guess. We didn't, like, stop very often, because we just wanted to drive to get there or back home, because when you're in the car for that long, you don't want to make it any longer. But it was my parents, me, and my brother just in the car, and, I cannot imagine doing that with more people in the car, because, like, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, that's not fun. Also, on the way there, we stopped at Spangles, which is a restaurant, like kind of like an old themed, like, diner kind of restaurant, kind of like that. If you live anywhere near, Kansas, you would know, because there's, like, 800 of them in Kansas, and only in Kansas, but it's, like, literally, if you look up it on, like, Google Maps, it's, like, so many red dots, like, everywhere. Which I googled it, like, right before I started this voiceover, so I thought that was very funny, because I was like, is this anywhere besides Kansas? It's not. I did not see a singular one past the Kansas border, but the entire time we were there, and, like, anytime my parents talked about it, they called it Spanglers, which bothered me a lot, but there is no use correcting my parents, because it's going to make it worse. But, like, even when we were sitting in Spangles, with the food in the containers in front of us, with, like, signs, they were, like, Spanglers, and I'm just, no, that's not how that works. There's no R in that. It was very bothersome, but the food was good. It was, I don't know, I think I had, like, chicken. I don't think that matters, like, at all, but I'm just talking at this point. But also they have, like, fries that are, like, seasoned, and I got, like, ranch ones, and I think they poured the entire thing on mine, because it was, like, seasoned. You could not find the fries. It was seasoned, and, like, nobody else's in my family was like that. So that's really fun, but it was very hard to eat, because I could not taste any french fry. It was just seasoning. Also on the way back, it was the first time I had In-N-Out. It was basic, I guess. It wasn't, exciting, but I have never had high expectations for In-N-Out, I guess. But, I guess that's fun for some people, is, the first time going to In-N-Out, really fun. But that's about it for the car ride, because I have literally nothing else to say, and I've been trying to just keep talking for the past minute and a half. But that's fine. We are getting to the end of the video, like I said. Subscribe maybe if you like today's video, or you want to see more builds like this. But as I said, it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!